from Biro, and there were a bunch of players who were going after him. Biro gets a red card, and now all sorts of madness is unfolding.
Welcome to Instant Replay for MLS Matchdays 36 and 37. It's a double edition. I'm your host, Andrew Wiebe, and as always, we're taking a closer look at the most controversial refereeing decisions in Major League Soccer. To Los Angeles we go. Austin FC in town to face off against the Galaxy with their playoff lives on the line. Three big plays from this one, 40th minute. Initially, LA Galaxy given a PK, Dan Joveljic taken down, but VAR Kevin Stott gets in the ear of referee Ted Unkel and says, check this one at the monitor, and that's a good decision by Kevin Stott. It's a good decision by Unkel as well because he says, no penalty. Watch closely here. Who initiates the contact? Is it the Austin defender or Dan Joveljic, the Galaxy attacker? It is the latter, therefore no foul, no penalty. It's a one-goal game, Galaxy up. If Austin lose, they're out of the playoff race. So here's a big call in the 97th minute, stoppage time. John Gallagher heads it in, but John Gallagher, if you look down the line, is clearly offside. Well done to the crew on this one and the assistant referee for spotting it. And here's the big one in the final moments of the game, the 103rd minute. Guillermo Biro is, well, he's frustrated and he loses his mind. Riqui Puig checks his shoulder, sees the tackle coming, and thankfully Puig did and leaves his feet because, folks, this is the definition of serious foul play. Excessive force, endangering the safety of the opponent. Biro leaves his feet, goes through Puig, and tries to get as big a piece as he can. Things pop off from there, but Ted Unkel gets this exactly right. That's a red card. And I would expect Biro may hear from the disciplinary committee on this one as well. To Atlanta we go. Red Bulls in town. Atlanta fighting to stay in the playoff race. Red Bulls fighting for seeding. 65th minute. It's a big call, and the Red Bulls see red. Denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity for Dylan Nealis. Edwin Mosquera is the Atlanta player, and watch very closely here. Mosquera takes a touch. Now look where the ball goes. It's in a position where Mosquera could get to it because Carlos Coronel, the Red Bulls goalkeeper, is not coming off his line, and there's no recovering defender. Dylan Nealis swings a leg through, kicks Mosquera in the side of the leg, and Mosquera goes down. Red is the call on the field from referee Ismir Pekmic. Again, denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. And I've got red here as well, though I understand why Nealis could be frustrated. He might be saying, I didn't kick him that hard. Why is he going down? But when Mosquera does, given he's alone with the goalkeeper and will recover this ball to take a shot, all the ingredients are there for denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Therefore, it's a red card. 3 minutes pass and another big call, 69th minute. This time, it's Noah Aile extending his arm across Jamal Tiare in the box. Tiare goes down. Pekmic points to the spot, penalty. And we can all understand why, right? Tiare has him beat, took the touch, and Aile extended an arm across the body of an attacking player. The question is, did he grab him? How much did he grab him? How much contact was there? And if I watch closely, it looks like Tiare goes down real quickly and may have even grabbed Aile's arm himself. Could there be simulation here? Well, in the VAR booth, Michael Radchuk is checking this play, and he decides clear and obvious error and sends Pekmic to the monitor. Pekmic says, no, I'm sticking with the call on the field, and I understand why. The big one for me here, even though I'm thinking, boy, this looks very soft, is I don't have an angle from the opposite side to really see how much contact there is, how much Tiare initiates, and whether he simulates. So as it stands, the evidence I see is not clear and obvious that this is not a penalty kick. It might look soft, but I've got to stick with the call on the field personally, and Pekmic does just that. He says the penalty stands. It's a very interesting one. If you were the VAR, what would you do? What about the referee? Let me know. To Portland we go. Dallas in town. Dallas not playing for anything but pride at this point, and Portland desperately trying to get out of the wild card game. It's 0-0, 92nd minute. Paul Arriola's in behind, and he scores, but if you listen carefully, the whistle is blown before he scores because if you watched carefully, you saw the flag come up down at the bottom of your screen. Now, Arriola was very frustrated about this. So frustrated, he even tweeted a screenshot saying, is this offside? It doesn't look like it to me. But he used a different angle than this broadcast angle, which in my opinion shows that he is offside, even if the margin is not huge. And if the assistant referee sees you offside and it's clear to them, they need to raise that flag. If it's debatable, well, then keep it down. And one other clarification. If the whistle is blown after the ball hits the back of the net, this is reviewable by the video assistant referee. If the whistle is blown before the ball hits the net, stopping the play, as it was in this case, it is not reviewable, just so you know. Vancouver, Minnesota, 35th minute. Minnesota won this game, putting Vancouver in a fight to get out of the wild card game. This goal was disallowed after video review. VAR, Jorge Gonzalez sent Rami Toussaint to the monitor, and Toussaint took it off for a foul on Ryan Gauld right there. Now, This absolutely looks like a foul to me. Ryan Gauld is lunging with studs exposed into the ankle leg region of Sang-Bin Jung. The issue for me is, and maybe it's my eyes, maybe it's the camera angles, I'm not sure what it is, but I can't say at 100% that contact was made on Sang-Bin. For me, this defines how difficult it is truly to be a video assistant referee, because 99.9% of things in my mind are screaming foul, but there's that little bit that says, was there contact? It absolutely looks like it, but I can't say for sure. In the end, I think this was a fair outcome for this particular play. Let me know what you think. And then a couple big ones here from midweek action. The biggest, that Sergio Busquets potential red cards. At least that's how Crew fans saw it in the 26th minute of an eventual Miami win that got them the Supporters Shield. This absolutely looks ugly, folks. I am not going to deny that. The point of contact, cleats to thigh, is tough. And initially it had me screaming serious foul play as well. But the more I watched this, the more I thought it's a 50-50 ball. It's a bang-bang play, no matter what happens on this one, with inevitable contact. Sergio Busquets, if you notice, clearly wins the ball, and for me, that's in a normal, natural way. It's not what I would call a high challenge. He doesn't expose his studs. He kicks through the ball with his laces. Now, Farsi's also trying to win the ball, and for me, it's his momentum into the play, the speed at which he's running and challenging, and his attempt to win the ball with that thigh by, bringing it up into Busquets' leg, not the other way around. Also, watch as the contact occurs. There's not a lunge from Busquets. He breaks his leg to lessen the contact. So, for me, foul on Mo Farsi is the call that I agree with by Drew Fisher, and it is incredible that he made that call in real time. This is so difficult. And I completely understand why Edwin Jurasevich made the decision he did not to send it to review for a clear and obvious red card. Ultimately, point of contact is ugly, but there's a lot of context you have to bake in before saying that's serious foul play. And 63rd minute, one more from this game. Rudy Camacho gets his second yellow and a red card for this reckless tackle. I say reckless tackle as if it's factual because for me, it absolutely is. Watch Camacho leave his feet, lunge with the straight leg with studs exposed. No, he doesn't catch the player, but that doesn't mean it doesn't define as a reckless tackle and a yellow card. In fact, had he cut the player, it's probably a straight red. Speaking of straight reds, well done to Michael Radchuk, the VAR in the RSL Minnesota game, for catching this Brian Vera spitting incident. This is absolutely unacceptable. And this is one of the many cases that video review is here for, to catch instances like this and punish the perpetrator. All right, that's it for us. Just 2 match days left. 2 games this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, then Decision Day on October 19th. You know we'll be with you every step of the way on Instant Replay. Big thanks to my producer, Rich Hernandez, and my editor, Phil Levanco. I'm Andrew Wiebe. We'll see you next time.